guys, welcome back. So I've got a review video for you today on the semi-new Milani Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadows, and I have 9 of them that I have purchased. I've got, let's see, 4 satin mattes, 2 shimmers, and 3 metallics. I know some girls have done some really awesome videos with all 30 of them, but I just have 9. I did ask you guys in a recent video if you wanted to hear my thoughts and opinions on them, and you said yes. So I've been trying these out for about, I don't know, 3 weeks or so maybe, something around there, a while for sure, so that I can definitely talk about pigmentation, how they apply, how they wear, how easy are they to work with, how long they last, yada yada yada. And then I'll also show you swatches and all that. So let's get into the review. So the price on these seems to vary a little bit. I think some girls have found them for about $3.99, and then every time I've purchased them, they've been $4.39, and sometimes buy one, get one half off. So still very, very affordable. So the price is great. This is what the packaging looks like. It's kind of traditional Milani shiny gold packaging. It's a little bit bulky. That's the only kind of negative I would say about them. You get, for the $4.39 or $3.99 or whatever they cost, you get 0.05 ounces or 1.4 grams. So a great amount of product. That's great. And they look like this in the packaging. So they kind of have that little bit of a dome in them, or like a dip or something. So I think that kind of helps, you know, match the sort of gel name. I'll get to the formula later and talk about that in a minute, but just kind of wanted to mention that's what they look like in the packaging. So very affordable and nice packaging. Now let's get into swatches. Okay, so here are the swatches. So we're gonna start up here with the satin mattes. So just note about these, they are not totally matte. They really, really are satin. They have a little bit of a sheen to them. So just be aware of that when you go to use these. They are still great as transition shades, brow bone highlights, but they do have that sheen. So it kind of shocked me a little bit, but I should have known since it said satin. So we're gonna start up here. This one on this side is Bella Ivory. It's a really pretty ivory shade. Does work as a brow bone highlight, but again, has that sheen to it. Really pretty on the lid. I love that one. This is Bella Cappuccino. It's a really pretty transition shade. It's a warm kind of mid-toned brown. I really like it. It's kind of almost a camel-y kind of a color. It's pretty. Next is Bella Espresso on this side. It's got kind of a taupiness to it. It's a cool tone brown. I really like this one. I've used it in my outer corner. I've used it in my crease. It's just a great shade. I've used it as a smoky eye, like all over my lid. It was really pretty for that. And then we have Bella Black. This one is just a really pretty black, and it's very pigmented. I wouldn't say like crazy, crazy pigmented, but you know, I think it's a good amount of pigmentation where you can build it up where you want it, or if you don't want super, super dark that's gonna take over your whole eye look, then this is a great shade. It's really nice. So those are all the satin mattes. Now for the shimmers, this first one is Bella Pink. It's just a really pretty shimmery pink. I think it has great pigmentation. It's a really pretty shade. Almost has a little bit of lilac in it. It's gorgeous. Next is one of my favorites. This is Bella Emerald. I cannot wait to wear this as a smoky eye, just all over my lid, and then blend it out. You could blend it out with Bella Cappuccino. They have another one, Bella Cafe, that would be really pretty with it. So it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous emerald. Oh my gosh, so pigmented. I love that one. It is awesome. So that one is Bella Emerald. And then finally the metallics. This one is Bella Teal. It's amazing. Look at it. It's just a gorgeous turquoise color. I've worn this on my lower lash line. I have worn this on my lid too. It performs great. It's a beautiful color. This one is Bella Gold. It's a really yellowy gold, but it's really, really pretty. This will make blue eyes look crazy, crazy blue. I wore these 2 yesterday and they worked perfectly together. So, so pretty. That one's Bella Gold. This one, the final one, is Bella Bronze. And this is just a really beautiful bronze. It's got a lot of warmth to it. It's not really, they have a copper, so it's not really super coppery. It's definitely very bronzy, but it's not a dark, dark bronze. It has more warmth to it, more like a coppery bronze. But it's really pretty, and again, it looked gorgeous with gold. So there are all of the Bella eyeshadows. And then as far as the formula on these shadows, they say that they're a gel powder, but they really just perform like a powder eyeshadow. I've heard that they're called gel powder because of the way that they're manufactured. It kind of gives them that name. Something about the way that they're made makes them a gel powder, but they really just perform like a powder shadow. As far as pigmentation, you saw in the swatches, they're very pigmented. The only ones that are maybe slightly less pigmented are the satin mattes, but I think that's just kind of the nature of matte eyeshadows. You know, when you compare this one to like this shadow, this is a shimmer, it's just a really dimensional, bright, pigmented shadow, whereas this is more of that kind of boring sort of a matte color that really completes your looks. It's great for transitioning another color. You know, if you use this by itself, it's not going to be nearly as pretty as if you use something to blend it out. So these really do serve their purpose and they have a place, and I think that they perform great. As far as how they work together, they blend really well, they apply really easily, they're not too soft so they don't blend together or blend away, they don't get muddy, they really work very well together. They last really well on the eyes too. I always wear a primer with any kind of eyeshadow that I use, so I do wear a primer with these, but they wear very well throughout the day. And I think they are overall great shadows. And for about $4 or so, I think they're an awesome value. And the only thing I would maybe change is the packaging. I would make them a little bit more compact. But as far as the formula and performance and the color range, I think they're awesome and I'm really, really enjoying them. So my overall thoughts on these, I think they're really, really great. I've been enjoying them. There are more that I want to pick up. And I think they're just great staple shadows from the drugstore. So I'm super excited that Milani came out with them, and I'm excited to play with more. So I hope this video was helpful for you and kind of answered some of your questions about these. If you have more, just ask those down below. I'm happy to answer those. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on them, maybe some of your favorites that I need to go grab. I know there are several more on my want list, but I want to know some of your favorites, so let me know that down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!